Lots of students are getting confused with Power Automate and Power Automate Desktop. In this tutorial, I will explain the basic differences between these RPA tools. First, we will see what are the common things in both Power Automate and Power Automate Desktop. The similarities are by using both RPA tools, we can automate the repetitive daily tasks. And also by using both RPA tools, we can automate the task with cloud flows or desktop flows. We have no code automation flows, or we can say no code automation flows can be deployed by using these RPA tools. If you observe, both are Microsoft products and both sounds like similar, like Microsoft Power Automate and Microsoft Power Automate Desktop. Now, we will see the major differences between these two RPA tools. That is Microsoft Power Automate on my left hand side and Microsoft Power Automate Desktop on my right hand side. First, we'll start with Power Automate. Microsoft rebrands Microsoft Flow as Power Automate. Microsoft announced new RPA tool named with Power Automate at Ignite 2019. Microsoft Power Automate is a cloud-based software that allows employees to create and automate workflows and tasks across multiple applications and services without help from the developers. These automated workflows are called flows in the Power Automate. The main purpose of Microsoft Power Automate is to automate routine process that use over and over in your workflow or your business workflow. Microsoft Power Automate having 450 plus of existing built-in connectors and having pre-built templates that you can start with. Microsoft Power Automate having AI features such as sentimental analysis, key phrase extraction, and many more AI features that we have in the Power Automate. I hope you understand in which scenario that we are going to use Microsoft Power Automate, which is cloud-based software. Now, we'll see the desktop-based Power Automate RPA tool. On September 22nd, 2020, Microsoft released a new desktop-based robotic process automation solution that have low-code automation capabilities. That is Microsoft Power Automate Desktop. Power Automate Desktop extends the automation capabilities in Power Automate on on-premise process and tasks. By using Power Automate Desktop, we can make it possible to automate any desktop or web-based application by using Web Recorder and Windows Recorder. Power Automate Desktop introduces a new drag and drop feature with Visual Designer with over 370 plus of actions that run on our desktop. And if you observe the main features over here, we can automate web apps with Web Recorder or capture on screen elements by using Windows application with Desktop Recorder. These recorders track keyboard and mouse interaction and translates them into a clear automation path that can be replayed across web apps and Windows application. I hope you understand the major differences between Microsoft Power Automate and Power Automate Desktop. Now I will show you practically about these differences between these two RPA tools. First, we will start with Microsoft Power Automate. As we know, Microsoft Power Automate is a cloud-based software. So we have to open it through the browser, that is flow.microsoft.com. And once you will provide the credentials, you will find on your left-hand side, you will find these tabs over here. One is Home, Action Items, My Flows, Create, Template, Connectors, Data, Monitor, AI Builder, Process Advisor, and Solutions to Learn. Now, I will explain you briefly about these actions one by one. If you click on action items, these are all related to your approvals as well as business process flows. And if you want to create a new flow or new cloud flow or any other flow, then you will go to create tab over here and you will create automated cloud flows, instant cloud flows, scheduled cloud flows, desktop flows, and business process flows. But if you see over here, I'm having desktop flows which are related to the Power Automate desktop. Once you will click on the desktop flow, it will redirect to the Power Automate desktop. That is desktop based RPA tool. All right. Now these flows will be saved and it will be appear under My Flows tab. Click on that. There you can see cloud flows, business process flows, and desktop flows which are created by the Power Automate desktop. And also, if you see, they are shared with me. In a such a way, in your organization, your colleague has shared some of the flows with you. In that case, all the flows will be available under the Shared with Me tab. And you can see under the desktop flows, you will get the flows which are created by the Power Automate desktop. So this is the Power Automate desktop flows which we are going to create with no additional cost. You can download the software from here also. All right. Now, if you see the connectors tab over here, as Microsoft Power Automate having 450 plus of existing built-in connectors. Power Automate is going to connect with all these connectors based on standard and the premium connectors. And if you see over here, if it is a standard, you can connect without any price. And if there is any premium connectors, in that case, you have to pay and then you have to use them based on the pay per go concept. All right. If you see there are more than 450 plus of connectors that you have, you can connect the entire world for the automation with these connectors. All right. Now, if we see, go for the data, these are all having the tables, connections, custom connectors, gateways, which we are going to use from the Microsoft Dataverse. It's a kind of database that we have, and you can connect the tables, connections, custom connectors, and whatnot. And if you want to monitor the flows which you have created by using monitor tab, you can go ahead and you can monitor all the flows. You can see over here, if you want to monitor cloud flows, you can go ahead and you can monitor them. If you have desktop flows, you can monitor them. And also you can have the desktop flows which are there in the queue. And also you are having the option machines where you are going to create these flows over there under that machine. All right. And Microsoft Power Automate having the AI features also. You can see over here, we are having the option called AI Builder, where you can have build on models and also document automation preview. So by using this AI Builder, you can automate the key phase extraction, sentimental analysis, and whatnot. I will show you what are the features are available or pre-built models are available under this AI Builder. There you can see there's a lot of predefined or refined models for our business needs. You can see category classification, entity extraction, form processing, object detection, prediction, and also you will find which are already available in the productivity in a such a way, business code reader, invoice processing, category classification, key phase extraction, language detection, and receipt processing preview also. Now we have process advisor over here where we can create a new process and some other recordings we can go ahead and we can include over here or we can create by using a new process. You can see over here, if you want to add a new recording from here onwards, you can add a new recording. All right. This is all about the Microsoft Power Automate. Now we will talk about the Power Automate desktop from where we can go ahead and we can download the Power Automate desktop. There are two ways we can download. First thing, if you go in the Power Automate under the My Flows, there you will find install option where you can get the Power Automate desktop. Okay, if you don't have the subscription for the Power Automate, you can go ahead for the flow.microsoft.com/desktop where you can get the free Power Automate desktop. You can see over here, easily automate anything from your desktop. You can download from here where you can create the flows by using desktop flow. Once you have successfully installed this Power Automate desktop, this is how it will looks like. This is how it will looks like. Once you will log in into this Power Automate desktop by using your email ID, it will redirect to new flows where you can create the new flows. You can create the new flows from by clicking on the new flow. Let me click on new flow. I'm going to say Power Automate desktop flows and then click on create. Once you click on create, it will open a new window for the desktop flow. If once the flow has been started editing, you will see different panels over here. One is action panel, another one workspace, variable panel, and after that you will find the desktop as well as the web recorders over here. Under the action panel, we are having more than 370 plus actions to create our desktop flows. Where these actions can be drag and drop, you can drag and drop these actions onto your workspace. You can see over here, just I'm going to select the action and then I'm going to drop it onto the workspace. And over there, you have to provide the parameters where you don't want to write any kind of code. I mean to say, it's a no code, low code desktop flows we can create by using Power Automate Desktop to perform different automate actions on any desktop or web-based applications. All right. So this is the workspace where you are going to create the desktop flows by using these actions. On the right hand side, you can see the variable panel where you can go ahead and you can give the input and output variable from this variable panel. From where this input and output variables will come, these variables will come from the Power Automate. If you see over here, whenever I'm going to create a flow, whenever I'm going to redirect into the desktop flows, in that case, we are going to provide the variables. These variables will be applicable over here, like in such a way, if you want to give the inputs and outputs, where the inputs are taken from the Power Automate and the output are the variables which are coming from the flow to the Power Automate. All right. And if you see the flow variables, whenever I'm going to select the flow or whenever I'm going to work on the flow, and the outcomes and the inputs are coming from these workflows. All these flows you can see over here, truncate variable I'm having. I'm just going to give number to truncate. I'm just giving one of the number over here, and then I'm going to click on save. Now, if you see over here, under flow variable, I'm having one variable that is truncated value. These are all the variables which are coming from the particular flow. All right. Now we are having the beautiful features from the Power Automate Desktop where you can automate web applications with web recorder or capturing screen elements by using Windows apps with a desktop recorder. How can we go ahead and do that? If you see on the topmost, we are having web recorder for the web applications to record them step by step. After that, you can see desktop recorder where you can capture the key phrases or mouse clicks by using this desktop recorder, where these recorders track your keyboard and mouse interaction and translate them into a clear automation path that can be replayed across the web application and Windows application. All right, I hope you understand the major differences between Power Automate and Power Automate Desktop. So based on this, please choose wisely whenever you are going to create a flow from the cloud base, then you are going to select Power Automate. If you want to automate the task by using desktop, then you will use Power Automate desktop software. Thank you for watching Power Automate tutorials. If you have any queries related to this concept, please post them in the comment section. I will see you in the next session. Till then, bye-bye. Have a wonderful day.